from the right-hand side to give Miller a bit of company.
Naismith, Brown, fizz to McCormack, did well to control, shoot on sight, policy from the Cardiff-based player. Here's Hutton, encouraging start from the home side. Morrison, Hutton on the overlap. James Morrison, into Fletcher.
Great first touch by Stephen Fletcher.
Even on the bench. Danielson dispossessed well by Brown. Now Miller just got a sighter of goal and tried for the extravagant.
Yeah, again he's trying for the...
Caldwell has provided it at that end of the ground memorably in the past against France. He's up with his colleague McManus. Fletcher met it, puts it over. Brown couldn't get the touch he was looking for. Gunnarsson, a lot of space for Iceland down their left here. Eriksson. Indiri Sigurdsson into the Scotland penalty area, real danger.
Was it Steve McManus who gets...
It was the most unlikely of scores, wasn't it, out in Reykjavik when Scotland took the lead. Kurt Broadfoot, one of the absentees here through injury. Who's going to step up here? Morrison, it's through to Kenny Miller. The cutback, Fletcher in there. Darren Fletcher just couldn't get beyond the dogged defending. The relief will be tangible if Scotland can find a way past Gunnleifur Gunnleifsson in these remaining minutes of the first half. Hutton. This is a terrific run from Alan Hutton. Cutback left by Kenny Miller, and it's into the back of the net. Ross McCormack for Scotland, his first goal. And what a massive goal it is for the boys in dark blue.
What a sensational set-up play from Alan Hutton. I've got to admit, Bill, I'm worried about the rust in Alan Hutton, but there's no sign of inactivity here. It's a wonderful piece, not just of football, but of athleticism. Terrific set-up, and one touch enough from McCormack, coming in back post. Totally unmarked, still had a lot to do. And he just put the inside of his foot around the ball. Good pace on the cutback from Hutton, and he just notched that in under the crossbar.
Parnasson, Danielson, Smarrison, on to Idiger Johnson. Touch for Smarrison, here come Iceland, no offside flag. And again McManus to the rescue.
Did really well, Gary.
McCormack's goal has given them the lead. Anything here would give them a priceless cushion. McCormack to deliver this time, good ball in and headed just over.
That's a great ball.
Here's Hutton. Miller. Space for Morrison. Fletcher in the middle. Just jumped a little bit too early, Stephen Fletcher. It's come to Hutton. Hutton thinking positively again. Ball in the middle, waiting if he can provide some sort of service. In towards Fletcher. The cut back and drilled well. And Kenny Miller denied by a smart stop. Of Fletcher and of McManus, of Caldwell, the predatory instincts of Kenny Miller, all brought into play here as McCormack delivers a rasping drive in there.
Well, just needs the...
Bjarni Eriksson, this is Aaron Gunnarsson. Stolen by Morrison. There's Hreidarsson though, striding forward, the Portsmouth man. Parnasson rode the challenge of McManus, and back off the woodwork, but followed in. Iceland have equalised. Scotland switch off. Indiri Sigurdsson, and suddenly cheers turn to pain for Scotland.
Well, brilliant from Gunnarsson, first of all. This is a wonderful finish. He's got very little time to adjust his feet here. And Sigurdsson reacts so quickly. This is a wonderful effort from Parnasson initially, and it's a terrific first-time finish. Did brilliantly to skin McManus, did well to stay up. But that's a terrific finish.
Oh, we suspected they would be a threat, but Scotland cut open. McCormack strikes it well, but strikes it straight to Gunnleifur Gunnleifsson.
Yeah,
will be our chance to provide a spark to see Scotland restore a lead. Morrison. Trying to use his pace to get round the back. He's got the corner.
I'm not convinced it was a corner. I think Eriksen's got a case here. Just leans into Morrison here. I think he gets a lucky break there, James Morrison, but it's one we need.
As usual, McCormack taking the responsibilities. Plenty of dark blue inside the Iceland box. McManus's header, and touched on by Fletcher! Scotland lead again! It's Stephen Fletcher! It's a night for the debut boys to get their first goals!
That's great reaction from Stephen Fletcher. McManus does brilliantly because he has to go back here to get it into the central area. And he just gets off Palmerson, number 11 here, Stephen Fletcher. Gets half a yard on him. Goalkeeper tries to come for it, never getting there. And it could be a priceless goal for the hip striker. He gets across Palmerson, number 11 here, who's caught on his heels. Great reaction from the hip striker. And once again, we've got the initiative, and hopefully we can keep it this time.
Naismith. Miller. Darren Fletcher. McCormack, he will shoot. Again, straight to the goalkeeper.
That's a decent...
The full-back position, Naismith has his hands full with Idager Johnson. Threaded through the return for Palmerson, it's Idager Johnson. Very nearly fell to Danielson, who was waiting at the far post. Testing times continue for Scotland. Iceland seek their second equaliser. Steinson can only glance it wide. Jarbian will win the day. Morrison to drive really well. All the keeper could do was to parry it away. Terrific contact from James Morrison. Loose touch, Morrison is in here for Scotland, he can finish it across the face of goal. Miller couldn't make up to turn it in. Away from Brown, something he's doing worryingly frequently. Brown tries to bite back, good Johnson finds Smarrison. Back to Idager Johnson, back to Smarrison. Smarrison for Iceland, over the head of Gordon. Terrific defensive header by Naismith, and Gordon to the rescue once and twice, and blazed over by Palmerson. Big moment, big miss in the last minute of the 90.
Hreiðarsson, somebody has got to make sure that Hreiðarsson doesn't win the first ball here.
Halfway through the added four, Johnson looks to Hreiðarsson. It's loose, Hreiðarsson gets an air shot, and somehow Scotland scramble it away. Another almighty let-off. One more moment to really worry Scotland. A giant cheer which tells you what a giant result for George Burley. On a night when only a win would do. His much-changed side, controversially so, has provided him with just that. A real tonic for the manager and a tonic for the nation. Ross McCormack.